Good morning, everyone. We have gotten a Walmart grocery order. We still need to do all the meats and produce from a different store just because my husband hasn't been loving that. But I actually got a small thing of $5 chalk. The $3 box made it. I put 2 different types. Yeah, I'm sure they were. That one's sunny. We're not going to go down that street. And I got some blue paint because I put 2 types on. We had some donuts for breakfast. So sweet, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. And then we are just taking a very hot walk. It's just brutal, brutal, brutal. Super humid, swampy, and getting to 90 every day, every day, every day. I mean, it's pretty normal for here, but we are gonna probably break some records for how many days over 90. Anyway, we're trying to take the shadiest streets and not a very long walk. We'll do a longer one this evening. And when we get back, I need to put duct tape around the poles. Bumblebee! Yellow car. Put duct tape around the poles of his trampoline because it came with this cheap white foam that everything was packed in, and it turns out you put that foam on the bars to pad them, and it's so cheap and it's already half ripped. So I'm gonna duct tape all of that. We're gonna go straight, babe, because it's shady over there. Anyway, gonna keep walking. One of our rocks. It was over at a park right there, and we thought that one was stolen because we haven't found it, but here it is. Hi friends, we just had dinner. We were doing some Perler beads after nap time, and then I stopped to make pizza. But that wasn't pizza. So I had 2 packs of garlic naan on my Walmart order. Oh, there's a balloon behind the door. And yeah, my husband and I unpacked the groceries together. Whoa, what happened in this room? Holy moly, we're gonna have some cleaning to do. Yeah, so I had 2 packs of garlic naan in my Walmart order. It said it was fine. That was not on the list of items that was removed. My husband and I both were putting the groceries away. So he didn't know what I ordered, and I assumed that he just put them away. So I get the oven started, I oil up some baking sheets, and then I go to get the naan, and I don't see it, and I'm like, hey, where'd you put the naan? He's like, I didn't put away any naan. And I didn't. I looked again at our order. I definitely was charged almost $6 for the 2 packs of garlic naan, which we didn't get. Yay, lovely. And it was already after business hours, and I don't want to call them the next day. Sorry, I'm cleaning. I can't deal with this. I don't want to call them tomorrow. I'm just gonna let it go, and we're just out that money. Oh well. But yeah, then we had some drama because Sebastian was so excited to make some pizza, so he started crying. So I made pasta. That's what my husband suggested, because next best thing. So we just ate. A thunderstorm rolled through during dinner, so we've been waiting for the thunder to stop so we can walk. So we had our dessert already. I'm like sugar buzzing because we had donuts this morning. It's so cheap at Walmart. It's like less than $4 for a dozen. So we have a ton of donuts. I'm like, you guys can just have another donut as your dessert because they're gonna go bad. So now we're gonna walk. I need to get a lot of steps. I'm really behind. Hi friends, we are closing out our day. It's just forever a battle to get the toddler to put his clothes on. I need you to just tell your joke so I can talk.
Why was the ice flower being mean? His heart was as cold as ice.
Okay. Anyway, I can't even think. I've been interrupted like 5 times and started this over 3 times. But yeah, we walked. I don't even know what I've told you. I think I had to delete what I said before. We walked after dinner. My husband walked Ziggy separately because I haven't done a big walk with Ziggy in 2 days. It's just been really hot. I've been sticking with my normal walks, but I guess my midday walk was a little short because it was so hot and sweaty. So I wanted to get plenty of steps, so we went 3 miles, Sebastian and I brought the stroller. He did not walk much of it because I wanted to go fast. So I stuck him in the stroller and just held booty for 3 miles, and I just gave him my phone so he could play games and chill. It was a nice walk. It was nice and cool. And I got back and did some gluing of my Perler Bead project for the weekend, which is a 3D Pac-Man arcade machine. It's a little wonky, and I made the control piece 1 bead too wide and probably 1 bead too long. So I'm going to redo that piece, even though it looks complicated with all this stuff I glued on. It's really not that hard to make those pieces again. So I need to do that, and then there were some pieces that I hadn't done yet that go underneath that. I just wasn't sure on the size, so I will try to make some of those as well this week and finish that out. Tomorrow I have to bring some books back to the library. They are due, I think tomorrow they're due, and that's unfortunate because I'm gonna get overdue notices because they hold on to the books for 4 days. They do say, don't worry about it, your books are probably in quarantine if you've returned them, and haven't heard, but it just makes me anxious. I don't like it when things are due and they think I have them, even though there's no late fees anymore. Even before quarantine, they got rid of late fees. You only have to pay for the item if it's just been obnoxiously long and you haven't returned it. I'm gonna check on these guys. Are you changed? Do you need to go pee-pee? I'm not pointing it at him. Do you need to go pee-pee?
No.
Okay.
Since he made the whole day without peeing or pooping and stuff, I'm gonna read him an extra book, okay?
Okay. He doesn't usually pee himself anymore.
No problem.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let them read. I'm giving them a baby, why are you keep interrupting, love? Please. Your brother knows how to put on pants too. He can show you where the tag needs to be. This is a hot mess. I am so sorry. It doesn't make any sense, and I'm not starting over for the 4th time. I'm just gonna say goodnight and go get them their vitamins. I was gonna tell you that I'm making up my own summer reading challenge because they've just got something online for the library and we're just not motivated. It's just different, so I'm gonna make my own. Half the time it doesn't even work out for Jax. He's like done instantly because you can say do this challenge or read for 30 minutes. He reads for like 2 hours every night, so he's done so fast. So I'm gonna do things like read 5 chapter books that are 200 pages or more, write a small book report. One of his challenges will be reading 25 books to his brother. So I'll make him a list in the next couple of days. I also have to submit our intent to homeschool for the next year. I'm an old hat at that. It's always in July. You have to do it, I think, by mid-August. I have a feeling they're going to be a little backlogged, which might slow up the process because you get an approval letter. Sometimes I get my approval letter after the school year has started. It's just how it is sometimes. I think it's just like 1 or 2 people working on it. I always have emails from the same 2 people. This year they won't have to require your test results because the governor made homeschoolers exempt from end-of-year testing or whatever you use to prove your academic progress. We went ahead and did it anyway. I actually sent it in the mail the day he announced the exemption. I had already dropped off, or my husband had dropped off our testing materials. So I did go ahead and email them the results for his records. But maybe that will make it a little faster since all they're doing is recording each student as a homeschooler instead of having to check against their test results. Who knows? But I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be new homeschoolers this year. Unfortunately, homeschooling is not how it normally is because we can't co-op and do classes and stuff, so I hope they don't think this is the normal. This is not the normal. We're not used to being shut in. But yeah, I ended up talking to you more because I don't know what they're doing, but they're not here. Good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow for Monday. Womp womp. I hope you had a wonderful long weekend if you're here in the U.S. I hope you had a wonderful weekend if you're not in the U.S. I have friends in Canada and Australia and all sorts of places, so I love all you guys too. Stay safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands.